Hello, YouTube. Welcome to this week's session of reading the YouTube comments. In this video, I read the YouTube comments from the previous week, and if you have a good YouTube comment, you might have got in. So if you want to be in this video, just leave a good YouTube comment. I got some good ones from our full 7 videos last week, and these are fun comments. I enjoy them. Mostly, but gotta get a little cringe in there too, you know? If you guys like this, just leave a comment. You might get in. You never know. Like and subscribe and all that. That'd be great. One Day of Peace is a YouTube member. We're starting with him. Funny story. I'm the one selling the pre-release Justimon XL arm for $25. Hit me up. Lol. Oh, that's so toxic. It hurts. Why are we selling this card for $25? Please stop. Please do better. Please. Summon Skull 9480, another YouTube member at 638 because NA loves to win at whatever cost, even if it means being toxic. It's Mystic Mind players of Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, that's actually a really interesting theory. Did the anti-meta players from Yu-Gi-Oh come over and play security control? Okay, let's do a quick little bit of research. If you are a Yu-Gi-Oh, if you are or were a Yu-Gi-Oh player and you like sec control, let me know in the comments. Or let me know if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh player that played control decks in Yu-Gi-Oh but don't like set control. Let me know in the comments which side of the fence you're on, and we'll build some data with it. Juggernaut 100, another YouTube member. For the Patamon box, you can see what card you're getting. Well, first of all, it's not a Patamon box, but yeah, to his point, you can see, which means people are definitely going to fish out the boxes they want, which means the Patamons and the Wormmons and the Vmons are going to go first. Vmons? Yeah, they're going to go first, and the rest will be like kind of whatever, you know? I expect this market of promo cards to still be expensive because, I mean, have you seen the red memory boost and the yellow memory boost and the green and the blue and the black and the purple from the last promo box? Now, granted, you only got one memory boost in those boxes as opposed to this one where it's two, but I think it's the same principle. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Dark DD Master. I'm playing Davies this weekend and I'm excited. One deck list I've seen out of one copy of Merciful Mode and I've decided to try it out. I've seen a lot of graveyard shenanigans at my locals, so for my scene person, I think it's a good idea. Good tech. Dark D Master, try it out. Let me know how it goes if you see this comment. I'd be curious to know how your one of Merciful Mode works out for you. Bender Wiseman 65-67. It wouldn't be that much worse to play it without Fang Longmon. That's a good budget deck. The YouTube comments are just burning the guide at the stake. He tries to defend it by saying it will let you cut 12 cards that could become level 7s. Tamer is an option, still viable within strategy. I don't think you can play Divas without it. Now, I am open to being wrong. If someone can top an event, a regional or higher event, with Divas without Fanglongs, let me know. I want to know the sauce. Mark Guanzon, could you do yellow vaccine, please? It seems like my how cheap are this deck videos, they aren't super popular, right? They are definitely intended for a very small niche. And there's still a few decks that I want to do before BT16 comes out. One of them is yellow vaccine. So, I think you might see that. The problem with yellow vaccine, I just don't know how I want to do it because there's so many different variations of yellow vaccine. Like, there's so many variations. There's the freaking Kari Revelation of Light way. There's the Marcus vaccine way, which I've popularized. There's regular good old yellow vaccine with Seraphimons and stuff like that. There's just a lot of, and plus there's the Rapidmon vaccine. Like, there's so many different ways to do it. I'm just not sure the correct way to go. But I'm thinking about it, and it will happen. I'm just not quite sure how yet. But one way I do want to do it is I kind of want to take the price of the Rapidmon version of Yellow Vaccine right now and then compare it in BT16 when it comes out to see if the prices of the cards changed or went up. I'm kind of curious, so there's definitely some stuff that we're going to do here. Professor Wallace 1005. Do you think they will reprint those promo liberated cards? Don't feel like they spend any money on them. I think they are. I thought it was confirmed that they're getting reprint, but if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But I could have sworn that they were getting reprinted. Richard Metric. Bro, enough with the tradition thing. We get it. Let's move on. To which people roasted them comments. If people don't have traditions, we have nothing. Traditionally, he must remind us of the tradition that traditionally has become tradition. And of course, one more comment about it, Jumpy Sniper. We get it, it's tradition, I don't care, drop the bit. It was funny for like 2 episodes, that one guy's probably not even watching anymore. You sufficiently roasted him. Please stop being the very dead horse. You see, now it's kind of like a meme or an inside joke or whatever. And, it's my market watch. And if I want to say, as per tradition, I will. I will do it. And if I want to choose to not say it, I will choose not to say it. At this point, it's just more, again, when the last guy was stupid enough to even post a comment about this in the first place and start this whole thing, it's just a matter of trademarking and marketing, right? And brand recognition. People know me because I start with Omnimons. They know it. They look forward to it. Other people have a bell that they ring. It's just how it is. So I don't know. I don't say it every single time. I know that for sure. But I know I will here and there say it. I know it. I can't drop the bet. I can't do it. Psychotic 5150. Now we enter the comments about Arena Healthy Format BT15. That guy crying about not getting into the regional Texas. This is not that video. This is the comment video. I live 1.5 hours away from any Digimon events and a 3.5 hour away from Mon Mesquite. Guess what? I was able to get into said event when it was announced. Also work 2:30 to 11 p.m. Grow up and get with it. It's a way. Some people can. Some people make it happen, which is good. We have no complaints. We have no issues. If you can get in, you get in. People could try better if they really did try and care and all that, but you never know. Never know. Krusty 2323. Imagine in the future someone selling out the top event using a specific card just to make it rise in price. I'm sure at some point in time it will happen. Digimon is a young game. It took Yu-Gi-Oh! Like 12-ish years. I'm trying to think. 12, 11? 10, somewhere in 10 to 12 years from the inception of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is when this happened the first time. So give it time and someone on Digimon will pull this move to buy out a card, then top an event with it, and then make it explode. Give it time. Oreo X1000. I can never complain about a format when the single most fair deck of all time will win regional, which is Gallantmon. Oh my. Now we have some cool comments about the video I said we were talking about. Apollo Spark 6019, a YouTube member. Multiple viable decks does make it a healthy, but I would argue it isn't a fun format. Multiple top tier decks are just so much better than the mid tier. If you don't OTK your swarm chances, you aren't going to have a high win percentage. Okay. Yeah, it's true. If you're not playing aggro, your chances do go down. It's true. It's a miracle that people can top an event with Yellow Vaccine or stuff like that. Truly is, because these decks this format are fast. Numemon goes fucking fast. Like, it's a speedy Gonzalez deck. It is. Next, Michael Kless 868. The meta is not fun to play. I have not been enjoying my local matches. Purple and yellow are just lame. Secon, not fun, and no skill purple players are living the dream. There's a lot of complaining here. And okay, so a lot of people are commenting on this thread. But, I understand the reason. I understand that the meta is not fun to play. That's fine. This guy hates playing against purple and yellow. Or Secon. Some people do. It is just a fact that some people hate these slower, more control-y, grindy decks. Because some people would rather just play the high-roll decks. I really have no comment on any other. It is just one way the things are going, I guess. DigiHub TCG. The current format is not suited for new players at all. Even at several locals, most players net deck from top rated competitive decks, making games too fast as well. There's multiple things here in this comment. The first one is that net decking does exist, and we're not going to be able to change that. It's how life goes. That's fine. Going too fast, again. See, we had one person that complained about the slow, grindy control decks. Now, on the other hand, people complain about the fast decks. You will not have a catch-all in card games. Everyone will be complaining about one thing, and then you'll have people complaining about the other thing as well. There's nothing we can do about it. Digimon is just the way it is right now. interestingly enough, I've started to read some of the comments on the video I uploaded on Sunday, which will be in next week's YouTube comment video about the state of the game in terms of protection. And a lot of interesting comments that kind of support the argument that people think Digimon is falling in the pooper and getting flushed 10 to 15 times. So, this conversation topic is not anywhere close to over. Silent Magician 7 says, please no themed market watches unless they involve relevant cards, lol. Some people would argue that the Grace Nova cards are relevant. I don't know. I know people that are Grace Nova mains, which is a crazy sentence, but it's true. And you'll see more of that next set as well when we get more support for it. But on the other end, we got Charge Beam here saying, hey Mario, I like the themed market watch, and it would be cool for next themed one to be Digimon villain theme. So I guess the themed market watches are hit or miss. Some people liked them, some people didn't. That's okay, not a really big deal. Well, I never know. Maybe we'll spice things up here and there. Captain Gamer 29 just responded pathing. Now, this guy said it in multiple YouTube videos and on a Facebook comment at some point, and I don't know what this means in response to me. If someone can actually explain what pathing is referring to, I would love an explanation. It even thinks it should be translated to English, so that's how, Google doesn't even think it makes sense. I don't know. Alright, and the last comments are regarding my Marcus top. Evolved, congrats on the top and invites. You finally going to Nats this year in season. The running joke is that I managed to get my invite this year so I can go to a Lord of the Rings orchestra again. We'll see what happens. If there's nothing else going on Nationals weekend, I'll go. And if there is something else going on, then I might not go. Digimon is not a top priority in terms of gaming for me at this moment in my life. Ethan Adolfs 4866. You should price out this deck just to flex. I've spent about $5,000 USD on max rarity yellow cards. Actually, more than that now. I've spent more than $5,000 on max rarity yellow cards, which is insane to put an actual dollar on that. But I was doing my bookkeeping, so I know that that's true, which is insane. I'm a noodlehead who freaking ordered 2 extra Rapidmons because I wasn't paying attention. It's gonna be a happy accident when BT16 comes out, so I have no problem with it. But I've been spending a lot of money on a lot of yellow max rarity cards. Yellow is just my jam now. Even if I'm not playing this game seriously, yellow is the way. So if that gives you a rough idea, then I guess that helps. The Marcus vaccine list though that I'm topped with, it's valued at this current price at around $3,000 USD. Just so you have a figure on it. And lastly, Pete Nar, YouTube. This deck is my worst nightmare, Lamau. Are you going to keep playing Regional Stratogab with Serialized Omni? Also correct to 15th place. Am I? I don't have any... if I get into a Regional, I'll try. And if I can play the Regional, then I'll try. But if I don't, I don't. It's okay. I also want to spend a couple Regionals doing Sealed only. Now that requires more events, which is a separate video in itself. But, the Serialized Omni... I don't care. I thought I would care. I really don't. It's not for me per se. It's just more about having the card, just to say I have it, I guess. But to me, doesn't really help me. If I top and get it, I'll probably just sell it. I don't need to collect it, and then I'll just throw that money into stocks. That's just the way I'm thinking about it right now. Not a super huge deal. Anyway, that'll do it for today's comment review video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!